Yeah, so what's happening? I just wanted to do a video on the shit show that is like the politics and the creeping normality of the right-wing Europe. As we've seen over the last couple of years with Brexit to Trump, the West seems to be edging more and more right, at least on a governmental level. The right seems more concerned with endlessly circle-jerking gender politics and reading way too much into it, to the point now where they're so blinded by the ineptitude of their own party. I honestly think with a lot of these people, it's a case of them voting for Trump as they see it as, like, Biden as the politically correct party, so they're just putting a finger to him by voting for Trump. I think people are giving other people the benefit of the doubt, assuming that they wouldn't vote on something so, like, petty and something that wouldn't actually affect them. But I do think for a large majority of the people that will vote for him, that's why. People have just been too quick to dismiss candidates like Andrew Yang or Robert Kennedy, who probably would have been better suited for the left. So it just looks like all this ended up resulting in is we're going to end up having Joe Biden go against them, and it's pretty fucked there, isn't it? And as for the left, it just seems like they're concerned with being politically right in every circumstance, pushing the moral superiority and like saviour complexes onto people. This has always been the case, but the radical left don't do their history, so ends up just shouting preposterous things. Everything's idealistic, never realistic. They might as well discuss heaven and hell. It reminds me of the Simpsons episode where Homer talks about communism.
Well, he smells worse than anything. Hey you, elephant! Lift me up on your back, man! Bart! Cool! He tried to kill me. I really think this is a bad idea.
Marge, I agree with you in theory. In theory, communism works. In theory.
But yeah, when I see political discourse nowadays, it just makes me sad because they're never actually talking about anything that actually matters. But yeah, by the looks of things, this has literally just been the case since the 70s. I'd just like to read the extract from Joan Didion's The White Album. Politics are widely considered a legitimate source of amusement in Hollywood, where the borrowed rhetoric by which political ideas are reduced to choices between good, equality is good, and the bad, genocide is bad, tends to make even the most casual political small talk resemble a rally. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. So yeah, it just looks like that's just becoming more like relevant than ever. It's just like forcing people to be in these segmented groups and never actually communicate with each other, where I don't think that's actually beneficial to anyone. Like, who's to blame? I'd say like a large amount of the guilt's on these like political pundits like a Sam Piker or people on the other side. I wouldn't even know who the people on the right are, but who basically just admit to making propaganda and lying for the side. When someone's on the same side as you, it almost feels worse because they're supposed to be representing you, or at least they're claiming to. But yeah, it just seems like they'd rather spend most of the time just dunking on stupid people and just like it's just a point scheme. They want to like score on the opposition just to show their audience that they're idiots. But it's just like, why would the use of people in the same country just have a conversation? I don't think we should hate people for having a different opinion. I have family, friends that I don't agree with on politics, but that's fine. You don't have to agree with everyone on everything. Maybe some of these hot button issues like abortion, I can fully, if someone doesn't agree with that, I can see why you'd have a problem even communicating with them. But when you're talking about basic things where it's so like everyone's gonna have an opinion, aren't they? But yeah, I just see probably the 2024 election as being a bit like the Nixon JFK debate, where Trump's literally just gonna look better to the average viewer by comparison's sake. Where famously Kennedy wasn't like sweating and stuff, so the people who were watching it on the TV, like, he came across to them as a much better, like, put together fella. And that people say whatever, that probably had a part to play in the election. But I see basically the same thing happening here, where Trump himself is not the best, but when you compare him to the other side, that's what makes him so like gonna gain the vote. But yeah, just a few like mad theories and that. Like I wouldn't put too much thoughts into what I'm saying here, but just my opinion. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, to be honest, I don't think anyone could have won him. Possibly Robert Kennedy going up against him, getting another Kennedy back in the White House could unite America. But as they've thrown him out, it just looks like Trump's gonna be the option, unfortunately. Just hope he doesn't try and fucking coup us again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to sort of do a video talk about this. It's just these people like Sam Piker and stuff are just starting to like bother me the way people are just already just calling each other names. It's just like listen and talk. I feel like that's the only way forward. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So in a bit.
Your presence is the morning, your absence is the night. I'm searching your dark